Hi, Pam Kinneberg here with facepaint.com for another Friday tutorial. Today we're going to talk about pinstriping, and I like to look online for some ideas and some inspiration on other pinstriping that's been done, how they form the lines together. It really helps to see what can be done. But today we're just going to do a couple of my favorite line work for pinstriping that I can incorporate into my designs, and you just have to start with a few techniques and just practice those, and then before long you'll say, I want to know another one. Just do two teardrops side by side, one shorter, one longer, and then just from the tip of that teardrop just draw a line across just to cross over the other one. That line went downward and this one is going to go upward. So real basic. I use this particular one on a lot of designs. And then here is another idea. You have sort of two teardrops facing each other. Then from the point, just do like a little loop, and then you can parallel these with more teardrops like so, and then you can connect those or form your lines off of those. So you're basically just working off your central line work, doing a lot of paralleling teardrops and crossing over. So I'm going to use the Craze Lyric One Stroke with a 3/4 inch flat brush, and we're going to create a design using these two techniques. So the first thing we're going to do is lay down some base work. I'm just doing some little sort of petal shapes with my flat brush to give some color for a base, like that. I'm using the dark color on the outside here and the light colors inside, but you could flip it around. And then I'm going to do some strokes that just lead right up to that there, up to the petal-like shapes. And from here, I'm going to do my line work. Super simple, super fast. So I'm going to start with the Craze White and a number 4 round brush, and I'm going to start making some teardrops. See that technique that I'm using there that I showed you? Parallel it with some additional teardrops, and you've got your first portion. Then I'm doing some crossovers. My lines are in a loop. I'm going up from the bottom and doing 2 teardrops that curve inward. You're just doing symmetrical design work, and you're just working off your lines and doing crossovers and doing parallel teardrops. Whatever you want to do works great. Just try to do, when you're doing this type of design, try to have good symmetry from one side to the next. I'm going to fill in these little petals with some cascading in size teardrops and some little dots. Now I'm going to add the orchid color to this. I've done my white lines, and now I'm going to add a second color. So most of the color that I'm adding in here are just basically repeating my white lines. I'm just going to do some teardrops around the edges of all of these petals just to give that a little bit more pizzazz, and paralleling my lines. Just getting that extra color in there gives it depth and just makes it more exciting, adding a few more dots. And if you want to, after this, you can take a third color, and I'm using the magenta, and I'm adding in additional teardrops. Nothing too hard here, just kind of copying what's underneath with another color. And basically there you have it. It's super easy to work on these designs because you can just do whatever. Just think about teardrops that are paralleling and then crossing over lines by coming off the ends of your teardrops. So there you go. Happy painting. Bye-bye.